So, our next talk in this session is gonna give me some answers that I've been wanting to know. Because I've been thinking for a long time, when is education and learning gonna start changing in a big way? Like, now in school, there's one teacher, 30 students, and that teacher is like trying to guess at what level all these students are at with their questions. Does that sound reasonable? No, poor teacher. Let's give that teacher some AI. And that is exactly what Sana Labs has set out to do. They are an AI company 100% focused on learning. And they partner with the world's most important education companies. That means bringing a better learning experience tailored to each student to millions of people. How amazing is that? Imagine where we'll be as a collective. So I'm glad that she is here with us today, the co-founder of Sana Labs, a real power hitter in the Nordic AI community, Anna Nordell-Westling.
We live in a rare time of history. AI is increasingly powering personalization of our everyday lives. From self-driving cars and recommendation engines to natural language processing and voice recognition. AI is constantly present to make our lives easier and richer. So why is learning the last industry to be touched by AI? We think that it should be the first. Research tells us that personalized learning doubles learning outcomes. So imagine if every learner would learn twice as much for every session spent in training or learning. What if the workforce could be kept compliant in half the time, and if reskilling and upskilling was made fast and engaging? And imagine if we applied these effects on a global scale. Imagine the impact that it would have on society at large, as well as for every single learner in reaching his or her full potential. At Sana Labs, we have created the engine that will catalyze this change. By applying the most recent breakthroughs within machine learning, we have made it possible to personalize learning at scale. And at Sana Labs, we are a team of data scientists, engineers, and mathematicians with backgrounds ranging from Google AI to Spotify, Boston Consulting Group, and Imperial College. And all of us have previously worked on applying AI to other industries, like how we drive our cars, how we listen to music, or how we find cures to diseases. And what all of us have seen is how AI dramatically impacts personalization of user experiences, bringing high-quality personalization to scale. So when we founded Sana Labs, we asked ourselves, how can we bring the benefits of AI to the learning industry? Making it easy for corporate learning, corporate training, reskilling, upskilling, and compliance training to implement AI, and driving a much more personalized and efficient learning experience far beyond what has ever been seen before. So what we did is that we developed our technology into an intelligent learning platform, a platform that continuously personalizes learning after every employee's learning style and knowledge level. And a platform that continuously measures what are the skills that your workforce needs. So from training nurses in CPR practice, making sure that the pharma industry is compliant in GLP, to reskilling and upskilling accountants and engineers, as well as compliance training. We help every employee learn the same content in half the time and remember it 3 times longer. What I wanted to do next is to share with you a case study where we provided personalized learning at scale for a leading corporation. The objective being to leverage personalized learning to increase learning efficiency and improve learning outcomes. So what I wanted to do next is to give you a peek under the hood to show you what were the algorithmic models that we used in this specific case. So first, our partner uploads their course content to the Sana Intelligent Learning Platform. And next, our algorithms automatically tags every single piece of content, every explanation, every question, every image in this course, and get an accurate and perfect understanding of every single piece of content and how they relate to each other. And here we are talking a myriad of interdependencies, everything from difficulty level to complex hierarchies and how every single piece of content relates to each other in this course. So what our algorithms wants to do next is then to assess every single employee that's about to take this course to understand what are the skill level and the learning state of each and every single employee. And keep in mind, our algorithms now have a perfect understanding of every single piece of content in the course that we're about to enroll in. And this in turn means that we can then assess every single employee with substantially less questions. And how is this possible? It's possible because our algorithms will ask the right questions to get a perfect understanding for every employee. What is the concept that he or she is currently mastering? What are the concepts that this person is struggling with? And what are skill gaps that we need to address before moving on to harder concepts? So now our algorithms have a perfect understanding of every single piece of content in this course and how they relate to each other. Our algorithms also have a perfect understanding of every single employee's skill level and learning state in this very moment, tied to the concepts that are about to be covered in the course. So now what happens is that our algorithms will find every single employee's unique and optimal path through this course by recommending the right piece of content, the right question, the right explanation in real time. And in every interaction, making sure that we optimize this specific person's learning outcome. And in this case, we also applied memory retention. And we modeled how employees forget. Meaning that our algorithms can then serve the right piece of content to every employee right before he or she was about to forget that specific concept. So what were the results that we saw in this specific case? We saw that we could assess the skill level and learning state of every single employee 75% faster. We also saw that we could decrease time to proficiency with 50%, meaning that every employee would learn the same content in 50% of the time, in half the time. And we also saw that we could help employees remember the content or the knowledge that they just attained 3 times longer. At Sana Labs, we use the power of AI to personalize learning at scale.